Alright, welcome back everybody. So I did a couple things off camera. Main thing we did was cleaning up the potions. I went ahead and made one essence, I think it was accuracy for Zek. No one else got any essences, which that's fine. Nobody else really needs many more. Aside from that, we went ahead and made as many divine magics as we could. It's 100 spell points, and it ages you by 1 year, but like I talked about before, that won't be an issue. Aside from that, I picked up a few spells, because I had to save scum, so that's not terribly interesting. I've got a few fire spells, even though we can't actually use those very effectively yet. And we got 2 level ups, so we're getting closer to light masters. And after that, we can start doing quests without worrying about reputation. And picked up master and dark magic for everybody. I didn't realize that was there was no required skill level on that, so that's on me. But that will make what we're about to do a little bit easier. Because what we're about to do is Armageddon several maps until everything is dead. This is going to take a little while, so let's get started. So Armageddon does 50 damage plus 1, and we're going to be casting this about 9 times a day. Just on repeat. It's not the most fun thing, but it's one of those very necessary evils. And we wait. So, Hydras are hurt by it, Titans are not. Something's weird here. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, something isn't right. Well, that's an easy fix. We save, and we load, and we're good. We just won't do it in turn-based mode. Another Armageddon. Another Armageddon. That's 2 for everybody today. We also went ahead and buffed up, so we're going to have to work with that just a little bit. And I don't think we are getting another Armageddon. But fortunately, we're monstrous, and so we can use this temple right here. And make a save. So this temple is incredibly cheap. I think they have the potential to steal your things, so if we notice anything missing, we're going to make sure we reload that, because I don't want to lose any of our gear. Gotta come away just a little bit. Can we see that Hydra? There he is. So we cast some more Armageddons. And this will put us at 3 for everybody for today. That Hydra is still standing, but we simply wait until dawn. And we get right back to the mass destruction. Cast another one to be safe. If any Hydras are still alive, we can deal with them at that point. So let's get Wizard's Eye up. Now we get Fly up. And we collect all the loot. Not as developers intended, but that's how we're playing this. Oof. Let's get an Armageddon out. Some more Hydras. Still not dead. Get another Hydra. Nope, still standing. Get one more out. And that dude is a sturdy guy. But there he goes. Now, oh, there he is. He's dead now. Hydras drop pretty high level loot. Not the highest level loot, but once again, Titans not affected. Sad but true. Hopefully they didn't take anything. Nothing looks like it's missing. So gotta avoid them, but we can loot all the Hydras. There's dragons on this map too that we're also going to be Armageddoning until they're dead. Nope, those are Titans. We could probably kill them. It would take a little bit longer than I want to spend on it, so we're not. They can be hurt by Meteor Shower and Shrapmetal. So, as a fun experiment, we'll, if we can find a lone Titan somewhere, it's a gaggle of pretty weak ones. We can, let's see if we can, oh shit. Yeah. This button. These guys won't be too bad if we can get them with the entirety of a Shrapmetal. Plus we can dodge most of their attacks. Shrapmetal these, no. Shrapmetal these two. It's pretty good damage. We do not have Shrapmetal for him, though. That's our first Titan dead. We also picked up Power Cure. That took a little bit of save scumming, but we got it. We're breaking all of our gear. I don't think we could fix this. No, we can't. We could probably fix this, though. And if we fix it, that also identifies it, so that's fun. Nothing broken. They're still good. As long as Guinevere's fine, we won't have any major issues. Get a Shrapmetal out. A few weak hits, but we hit him with Shrapmetal and another, and they're down. 1,000 gold, another 1,000. I believe we already got this one. We can check. Yeah, we did. That's fine. Well, 3,000 gold. I'll take it. And a lot of this loot's gonna be pretty high. Well, actually, we're already getting full. Dang. That was very fast. We have a Lloyd's Beacon. We can move that. Actually, we have this Lloyd's Beacon, so we're fine. We don't even need to do that. Because that's about 100 feet to the south. Now, I know somebody's not going to like this very much. But I think for simplicity's sake, we're just going to keep this. No. If we keep the Scholar with us, we're going to miss out on too much money, and I don't want that. So there's going to be a lot of trips. This is going to be a little boring for a little while, but you can see how this strategy works. That was pretty much the entire goal of pumping up dark magic and nothing else. A little bit in learning, and that's it. Dark and light. If you only had one character, this would be significantly harder. So we would only have 3 Armageddons a day, but we have 9 at master level. So it's gonna go by a little faster. Let's see if we got anything good. Not looking like it. We can probably enchant that. That's not useful. We can definitely enchant this. A belt. Who isn't wearing a belt? You're not. So there you go, Serena. You got the first upgrade of this adventure. Another enchant. We can probably enchant several of those things. Nothing here. No, we can enchant precision bows, can't we? I think we can. Not very useful. Can definitely enchant that. Not useful. Spell points over time. Everybody should have something that does that right now. It's your helmet and your... Let's enchant this other helmet real fast. Luck. Do you have a ring that is super not useful? No, I'm not doing it for luck. It's not worth it. But what we can do, so this ring's worth 3,000, and then that other ring is only worth 1,500. So we just trade those out, and that's a little bit of profit. Some boots that might be pretty good. Speed versus might. I'm gonna take the might. That's enchantable. I don't think that belt's gonna be very useful for anybody. 8 luck isn't much. Poison resistance. A fantastic sword that we're... Oh, that's lucky. A fantastic sword that we're not likely to use. So, all in all, not bad. We can sell everything in this inventory to get started after we enchant that ring. So let's get that ring enchanted. And also get rid of the scholar. So we need to enchant the witch ring. And it's not useful. So now let's go pick up our duper and our merchant and unload the first little haul of gear that we got. It's really nice of them to live next to each other. That saves a ton of time. Hire. And this one. Get our duper. And we can sell in this town. There. It'll be... I always press the wrong button. Let's see here. We need to enchant that bow, both bows. We can sell this. Let's go back to News Orbital. It's going to make this whole process a little bit simpler because everything's right next to each other. There we go. Get an enchant on that spear. It's not good. Our very first spear is still the best one. Hercules is also outliving its usefulness. That 50 strength is the only reason we're keeping it. But we might just need to go ahead and get rid of it. Enchant that cape too. Let's finish clearing out this inventory real fast. That's garbage. get an enchant on the cape, and it's worthless. I'm gonna burn an hour. It's not ideal. So, all this. We can. I don't know if we can enchant that. 11 intelligence. There's a decent chance that's going to be an upgrade somewhere. So let's find out. And this is all garbage. Do you have less intelligence on something else? I would say fire resistance isn't better. There we go. So let's enchant, right, that glove and that armor. Let's see if we get anything. Nothing. Let's enchant that armor too while we're at it. Okay, so nothing in that inventory. Oops, wrong character. And I don't really need to enchant those bows. They won't be better. So we'll enchant that crown and sell everything else. Keep this moving. Let's see. I really want to enchant this crown. Yeah, I'm going to enchant the crown. It technically counts as armor anyway, so we're not losing much time. Ah, spell points. That's not useful. This really hurts to sell that sword, but we don't need it because we'll have this spear in one hand eventually, and then Excalibur in the other, or maybe just Hades. So this is gone. We don't need it. And we can sell all this. There's nothing much here. Armor's not very good. And we're clean. Dismiss. Dismiss. I pressed the wrong button. Typical me. Town portal. Pick up this factor. 10% on all gold. Is this an instructor? It's an arms master. We can find an instructor somewhere nearby. That would be very nice. So let's make sure we do this in the right order. No instructors here, I don't think. So what we need to do is Day of the Gods, get good, and we should be able to go right back to doing exactly what we were doing. There we go. Press the correct button. Void's Beacon, and we recall Paradise Valley. There should be Titans to our left. Yes. Yeah, a lot of big gear. Titans are going to be the bane of our existence for a little while. A group of Hydras should be... There they are. And we're moving. I bet we can kill this guy. Same with some shrapnel. Ah, we don't have enough of them. Dodges it now. We're going to use page up, page down to dodge his attacks. It's dangerous pressing all the correct buttons. Ancient geometry. There we go. And some leather armor. That might be pretty good. We're not going to waste our time on too many titans, just because the effort versus reward isn't great on them. Gold dragons are also immune to damage. Red dragons aren't. There's not going to be enough to justify what it would take to finish off all these dragons. So I'm going to make the executive decision to not Armageddon this map anymore. After I find where the last of the Hydras are. There's a couple, and there should be some on the road to the south. And is this Titans? Those are Titans. We don't want to mess with them. We're realistically still a little under-geared for this. Just a little. We didn't kill one. Oh, he's a lucky one. He's gonna survive. Okay. Hermit's Isle. That's not right. We need to go Dragon Sand. So we can save 5 days. Yeah, we can save 5 days. By going to Blackshire. We also need an Armageddon here, so let's do that. Be a little more expensive to Armageddon here, but we can still do it. We can get spell points over here. There we go. We might be... Yeah, we're out of Armageddons. So we need to rest for a day. Wait until dawn. Back to the mass destruction. Power cures out. We might accidentally kill Injar. I hope we don't, but there's a good 1 in 2 chance that we accidentally will. All those Armageddons, we should have everything dead. We've Armageddoned here a few times before, so all the wolves are dead, but they're the drakes, the worms. They're the non-flying smaller dragons. Whatever they're called, they should still be around. Oh, they're not even all dead. Those are elementals. I guess we're picking off the 1s and 2s. If I notice too many still around, we can deal with that in a second. The elementals are still here, and we still don't want to deal with them, because they're still not fun to fight. If we cast Armageddon enough times, they'll be so far into the sky that they're a non-issue. Ooh, not good. Yeah, that's my bad. A few shrapnels. This guy's next on the list. Those elementals, yep, they're way up in the air. Oh, they're both still alive. Man. We just can't win. Do we have enough for shrapnel? We don't. Come on, just die, please. There we go. I guess if that's the case, then most of the guys over here are just gonna be still alive. Yeah. We'll just grab what we can and keep moving. So we are trying to travel to the south. There's gonna be a road, and we want to follow that road. How far away from the road? Yeah, so if we go south right here, we're going to get blasted immediately. We don't want that. Do want those two bodies, though. Here it is. The road is going to be about the safest place to do this. And we're going to be spending a lot of time here. Okay. There's a great worm. Since we're safe right here, we're staying right here. We just elapsed 5 days. So we need to make our rounds. Drop a Lloyd's beacon right here. And so what we're doing next, that's for the fun of it, we'll probably, we don't need data protection. We're not getting into any fights. We need to Lloyd's beacon to Craigspire. That gets us 30 levels, so our mana scales up with that. Then we travel back to New Sorpical. And we need... what does our power do? Nothing important, so just... well, actually... let me put Guinevere on for 1 second to cast Day of the Gods. Trade Guinevere back out and get it back to Pup Queen. We gotta share that ring of power. And now we just head back. The Lloyd's beacon. Eventually. There we go. Lloyd's beacon. Recall in Dragon Sand. And we let the Armageddon begin. Gotta be a little bit careful that nobody dies. Don't believe we can cast it again. We can't. Okay. Wait a couple of hours. Cast. Oh, shoot. Get a few more Armageddons out. And we gotta get a heal. They're both a little bit too low for us to cast at another time. We're really not even doing as much damage as I would have liked. Let's go check on the dragons. Oh, the dragon's already been hurt. Okay. Yeah. Let's just see if we can down a few of the worms. And test that theory. If we sleep. They shouldn't get their health back. Right. So now we can Armageddon some more. You're no longer buffed. Oh. Yeah, I think we're doing this a little bit too early. We're killing a few things, but just not fast enough. So we can only cast Armageddon so many times. Rest. Not enough spell points. Well, we're starting to kill a few things. Not dragons yet. Not enough spell points. Let's wait a few hours. Not enough spell points. I guess we're resting until the next day. If we can just get the bulk of the worms dead, I think I'll call that a win. This is far from the ideal way to do this, but it's the way we're doing it. It's just, we don't have enough points. That one's still alive too. See if we can get a couple more Armageddons out. Oh, that's good. We should have... if the great ones are dead, the bulk of them should be dead. Without all the buffing, just to get our spell points higher, it definitely takes a lot longer. Not unreasonably so, but just a little bit too long. I really want this armor. Can I pick it up and teleport? I don't know if this is oh, it did work. Look at that. We're gonna drop him off. Oh, we didn't have to get rid of him. That's my bad. She's a quest NPC, so she doesn't actually count towards our party. So we can still have two. I don't know how many. I don't know what the actual maximum in that case would be. If you were to take all the quest NPCs plus two, the quest NPCs don't do anything. But it's a free slot, and she is going to be our ticket to 50 reputation. We're going to need to get up to 1,000. So we're just going to hang on to her for a while. Anything good? Broken sword. It's not fun. We're only going to enchant things that we could theoretically use. 7 spell points. It's not bad. 3 armor class. I'm not worried about that. Elven bow. These are enchantable, so they might end up being good. If I can find a place to put them. Floor. They go on the floor. Everything here enchanted? Yes. This belt will be an upgrade. Can enchant that. So everything here is vendor trash. We just gotta repair this sword as soon as we have a duper. 21 intelligence? That won't be an upgrade. Good spear, but not good enough. That's enchantable. Yeah, not much to work with there. Not much. We got air magic though. That is an item that we want. But I think he's the one wearing Morgan. Okay, this is actually vendor trash. We don't need it. Very unfortunate. .23 intelligence. That's good. Resist to stone. I don't care about that. Okay. So now we go off and pick up our duper. And our merchant. Hire a merchant. And hire a duper. We head back to New Sorpical. And we didn't find anything worth keeping this time around. Definitely unfortunate, but it's okay. Still more we can... Did we lose that stuff on the floor? Ah, man. Oh well. I want to enchant that belt. That belt has the potential to be useful, so it is worth our time to try. Endurance. That's gonna beat accuracy. Weapons. We could enchant these things, but I don't want to. Yeah, it's not worth it. No. No. I want to enchant these maces, though. They have the potential to be better, I think. It's a very low chance, but it's still worth at least trying, I suppose. Or, you know, if they become antiques, that'd be nice. Oh, it's garbage. Swarm, paralyzing, trash. Another crown. Definitely want to enchant that crown. Does anybody remember how many spell points are on this guy? Poison resistance is trash compared to intelligence. Let's get that ring repaired and see which one is better. In the morning, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Easy upgrade. 3 spell points is nothing. Recovery, that's not important. Ah, that's what we want to see. That's a ton of money. For right now, that's frankly one of the best enchants we possibly could have gotten. Endurance? There's potential there. Yeah, see? That's less endurance. What was it? We need that ring repaired. Let's get this repaired. Get this repaired. Get those 2 things repaired. 1 ring. Some armor and a weapon. Because we repaired this sword, we're going to get a lot more out of it than we would have gotten. So it's a good investment. Get that armor back on. There we go. Everything else is vendor trash. Yes. Nothing else here is worth keeping. 1 belt. A bad mace. Not a great sword. Garbage mace. Now I want to see what we can sell that ring for. It's worth 170. But we're gonna probably get closer to 114, I believe. About. Still, that's a lot of money. The downside here is, I think that was a small oversight on my part. I think... Dragon Sand. I think everything here healed and reset. Yes, so that is not fun. The worms and things should still be dead, I hope. But that is a small hiccup. Their health resets on weird intervals, so you want to rest as few times as possible. Dragons drop the best loot, but you still have a chance at getting really good. Oh, shoot. I want to get rid of them. they eat up a little bit too much of our money. I wonder if did we kill any dragons? I doubt we did. I also want to get a save, just in case something goes wrong. Oops. Oh, yeah, that's... oh. Let's reload that. That's what I mean by something goes wrong. Eventually we'll be able to kill or neutralize all those dragons. By neutralize, I mean Armageddon throws them into the air, and because they are inherently flying, they don't come back down, and therefore aren't a problem. I did kill a red dragon. Did we get those chests, though? Oh, this is what's called bad. I'm really risking it for the biscuit right now. Oh, man. I don't like it. I'm not gonna do it. Not unless I save first, at the very least. Well, actually, what we could do, because we have these potions... Now, we just have to get a little bit closer. Ah, so those chests respawned. Let's come loot these, and it'll take a few telekinesises to get them all, but it'll be worth it. Let's look at all that gold. All that gold that we don't have to split with anybody. Got another telekinesis. Yeah, the distance on it never matters. So as long as we can see it, we should be okay. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing super crazy, but still gonna be good loot. Worst case scenario, it's worth a lot, and best case scenario, we use it. So it's definitely a win-win. Probably getting full. Let's crunch down as much as we can real fast. What's this? I don't know. A little bit of consolidation, so we can fit more loot. Oh, a club. I really don't want that. It's probably not worth much, if anything. Yeah. Okay, we're getting a little bit too full on loot. Oh, we found an artifact. I don't know what kind of artifact yet, but I'd be very interested to know. So interested, in fact, I might even hire a scholar for well below what he's worth to let us know what it is. This is also going to be another very unpopular opinion, but what in tarnation? Heck. Okay. We are going to need to deal with that. So let's set a beacon here. And to save. And see if we can just shrapnel him to death, maybe? Please don't be two of them. Oh, I keep doing that by accident. You'd think sooner or later I would have to learn the controls for this game. Ah, shit. Where can I put this? Do that for 1 second. While we press some more wrong buttons. I need to teleport out. I'm gonna pause the recording for 1 second. Yeah, just 1 second. Alright, I'm back now. And we were just about to teleport out, right? Yes, okay, cool. So we need to teleport to New Sorpical. I guess we're stopping by the temple first. And we fly. Need to do our usual routine of identify everything, duper merchant, and we should black and white. Oh, that's kind of, yeah. Oh. Which one of these is the artifact? Oh, well. Let's find out. Not a useful shield. Crowns. That's not as useful as you would think it is. Maces. Ring of Fire. Telekinesis. Turn undead. Why not? Turn undead as a spirit spell. Oh, I was thinking destroy undead. That's my bad. Mind. There you go. Ring of Fire, because we don't have it. 12 endurance. That, that might be something. Oh, maybe it won't be. 8 endurance, that's, there you go. Tiny upgrade, but still an upgrade. And that's nothing. 22, but we have the actual best one. A couple things of interest there. Ancient Amulet. 24 speed. Big upgrade. Okay. Great enchantment. Not a good weapon. What is that? 33? So this is a solid upgrade. This is a better upgrade. Nothing. Okay. That's awkward. There's 2 Excaliburs, so we... That's mildly unfortunate. 15 accuracy. Do we have less accuracy somewhere else? No. 6 personality, 5 speed. I'd rather the accuracy. Oh, ooh. That's pretty good. But this one is actually better. Nice. Man, I almost want to use that one. What do we have here? Ah, light magic. Finally. That's one of the best things we possibly could have gotten. We're going to trade speed for it. There we go. Not very good armor. 15 intelligence. That won't be useful. Earth, that's worthless. Speed. Sword. Okay. So taking it from the top here. Let's see. Over here, we need to enchant 2 crowns. Oh, we need to enchant the... okay, that's nothing. We also don't have a spot for this just yet, so actually hang on to that for just a minute. Enchant the 2nd crown. Yeah, it's a lot of extra money. Is there anything else here worth enchanting? These 2 rings. It's worth enchanting this bow, so that's up next. If we get a better enchantment, we're going to switch that out for Injar. Still trash. Okay. So we need to enchant these 2 rings. And that ring. Here, we need... nothing here. You enchant that. Another crown. It's not worth enchanting. It's a good axe, but not worth enchanting. I think that's everything worth enchanting. Yeah. So we need to be careful not to sell our shield here. Not yet. And we need to enchant a couple of things here. Also, am I... You know, we've been holding on to this ring for a long time, but actually that ring has no value. No, it does, it does. Wait, what? No, I'm crazy. Yeah, no, they stack. They stack twice. Yeah, so we still need this ring. Okay, well, let's get some chance. We need to enchant the crown. That's not very useful. So all we're enchanting here are these rings, the crown, that amulet, and that's it. Might not very good. Speed, that's not very good. Luck, I got one more try. Maybe we'll get an antique. No, nothing. Okay. So we need to dismiss you and go pick up our duper. And now we go back to New Sorpical. First things first, clear out all this armor. Gotta be a little bit careful, just in case we missed anything. That's the shield that we are not selling. That is my shield. In fact, I want to put that shield back on right now. There we go. Now I got some weapons to get rid of. We're gonna hang on to Excalibur for now. It's a little bit awkward to pick it up just because I was waiting to go get that one whenever we could, but it's not a fantastic item at all. But I think it's worth having. Hey, we already have it, so now I'm inclined to vendor it. Those are nothing else here to be sold. We need to repair that ring. What time is it? Repair. We can just hang on to this ring for now. Let's sell off all these weapons. Nothing here was valuable, right? Right. Nothing here was valuable. And a pile of rings. Great. We can head back after we get some more mana, just in case. And now we can head back. And we keep looting. Throw Wizard's Eye back up, so we don't miss anything. Be nice to find a few more artifacts. I think you can only find so many in a playthrough, so there's a chance we won't get the best ones, but you can find duplicates of a couple. Ah, I forgot to get rid of them again. Those guys are making too much money off of us. Abdul's village? There's a banker here. Alright, let's take him. Trader. We don't need him. Weapons master. We don't need him either. Enchanter. I don't even know what you do. Nothing important. Heal master. A merchant. An instructor. We will take him for now. Now there's another one. He's going to instruct us on how Armageddon is the best spell in the game. Die already. He does not want to go down. Oh, and he moved out of range. There we go. We can still go with telekinesis. I think there's 2 more chests that we can loot. And there's another dragon. Ah, there's so many of them. Whatever. We can deal with the dragon some other time. We got the bulk of them. That's good enough for me. I want those chests, though. Ah, we flew right into every single one of those. So let's see. Okay. I think we have telekinesis on her. No, we don't. Do you have telekinesis? There we go. A little bit of gold. Shoot. That's fine. I want to double check all these chests over here, and we'll be done in this area. We're good here. This one right here. No spell points. That one's good. And the last one. Alright, we're good here. Shouldn't grab that. Leather armor, some gold. I'm not gonna worry about the drakes. They're probably not worth it. do want to do a pass to see if there's any dragons dead. Doesn't look like it. Those are 2 drakes. Not worried about them. To our north is Blackshire. So Hermit's Isle's this way. There's a decent amount of stuff we can get from Hermit's Isle. I don't remember if we have a beacon there. Don't. So let's go back to Blackshire for 1 second. Yep, going back. And now we can go to Hermit's Isle. There's a decent amount of things we can kill there. It's most... Oh, shoot. It's mostly Titans. But there's enough Hydras to make it worth our while. Because those will be able to get us up a few more levels, probably. Get us a little bit more gold. And we'll be okay. I believe I already looted all this. Yes. So now we pop a save. We're going way over our time, but that's okay. Fast reaction time. Just need to find a safe area. I'll settle for something marginally safe. I want Wizard's Eye. I also want a Lloyd's Beacon here. I don't think we need... I don't think we're gonna need Bootleg Bay. That's probably the least... I want to take Paradise Valley off. That's probably the least useful one here. Not by much, but I think it is. And so now we can go buff up. Go to Craigspire. Gotta wait around for a minute. There we go. Then we go to New Sorpical. And cast Day of the Gods. There we go. I have to get rid of the banker. We'll get rid of the banker. Just need to clear up a little bit of space. So we're not going to do the full circuit this time. How much over are we? We got 15 minutes. Yeah, let's see if we got anything good. It's a pretty good bow. It's pretty good armor. 19 might. That's almost certainly gonna be good. Implosion, we already bought that. Stone, some other stuff. That's pretty good. I'm gonna give that to him. He can use every statistic, so that will do the most good if I give it to him. Ah, fire. That's one of the ones we needed, because now his fire spells are about as powerful as they can be. I want to give up the magic. Probably pass that on somewhere. Ten more spell points and some intellect. It's not a break point, so I think 40 armor is going to be a better call. So we're going to give him the 40 armor. Okay, now there's a few things to enchant. That. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about any of that either. And this ring, so just four items, not too much. We're still buffed up. We are. So we don't have a lot of time. We're just gonna sell off these things without the duper. They're already doing well enough on money that it's not gonna be too game breaking. Or actually, I'm gonna cut the recording here and pick it up in just a second, okay? So, thank you for watching this episode, and the next one will be starting immediately after. Just give me just 1 second.